Morning, guys. Welcome back to the Susquehanna River with me. So it's now November. It's cooling off even more. And the wind has been picking up lately. But on this outing, I'm going to be throwing around this little 1/8 ounce. It's a 6 cents underspin. Just a small, petite little thing. But I was hoping to get out here before the wind picked up. It looks like I'm a little bit late. But this little underspin, little moving bait here with the wind going, should still work. Now, as far as water conditions, crystal clear, as you can probably see, gin clear. I don't know the water temps, no idea that. It's definitely getting colder, and the water is low. As you can tell from the shoreline, you can tell way out there, stuff sticking up. It's actually a bald eagle just chilling out there. So that being said, this is only an 1/8 ounce little underspin, which is perfect for this area because, like I said, it's shallow. Oh my gosh, there's a big bass literally right in front of me. He put it in his mouth right at my feet and then spit it out, and he saw me and turned. That was a really big bass. Oh, another one was just following it right there. There we go, there's a fish. Again, it was really close to my feet. Really nice one. Goodness, that's almost the size of that one I saw coming. What I had to do was really slow this down and kind of just tickle the bottom with it. And I felt it bouncing off the bottom. That is a really nice one. Small baits do catch big fish, as you can tell. The head on that guy, that is just a good, healthy smallie right there. Thanks for the fight, bud. After seeing him swim off there in the water, he's actually a little bit smaller than that first one that came up through. That first one was literally right in front of me, probably 4 feet whenever it turned and saw my feet. Like I said, I'm letting it fall to the bottom, feeling it hit the bottom and kind of just jigging it up a little bit. I feel like I was burning it in maybe just a little too fast. These bass definitely seem to be moving a little bit slower, so part of me kind of wants to move to like a bottom bait, which I might actually go down to the boat launch right after here and do that, just switch for a little bit just to see. That's pretty cool. 3 bald eagles right there. Well, 2 bald eagles and a hawk. Looks like they're trying to get that hawk out of here. There's another one. Again, just trying to jig it off the bottom a little bit, trying to slow it down. Oh, he just popped off. Little acrobatic little guy. All right, I'm gonna walk back to the truck, obviously fish my way back down through here. Like I said, I think I'm gonna switch, either go back to a worm or a crawl and just slowly drag it on the bottom. So it seems to be, so what these fish are telling me, they're not super active and aggressive. They kind of just seem to be a little lethargic. I don't know if it's because of the ripping winds that we've had the past couple days or a mix with the water cooling off too. They just don't seem to be super aggressive right now. So I'm gonna use that to my benefit and switch baits and try something a little bit different. It hasn't even been 5 minutes since I just left that last spot. You can tell from the waves, definitely got a lot more windier. So I decided to switch to this little Zman crawl here. Little snackable, compact crawl on a little 1/8 ounce Ned Jig. Well, not even 1/8 ounce. I think it's a 16th, honestly. There's a fish. I feel like I got tapped a couple times there. There we go. Another nice one this morning. I couldn't tell if I hit the side of a rock, but right before that, I definitely felt something tap my line. All right, same place, different time, different setup. So instead of it being morning, I don't know if you guys can tell, it's clearly later in the afternoon. It's probably give or take an hour till sunset. And instead of throwing that little underspin I was using this morning, I'm gonna throw around this. Ooh, what was that? Something big just spooked right there. Huh, okay. Well, instead of throwing that little underspin, I'm gonna be throwing this Zman, it's a little crawl here on a 1/16 ounce little Ned Jig. I wonder what that was. I wonder if that was a bass. Well, after seeing that, I'm gonna make a few casts up the shoreline here. But again, I wanna try out here where I was, where I caught those two earlier. As you guys can probably see and hear probably in the audio, the wind has not died down too much. It's still pretty windy out right now. There we go, there's a little one. There's a little rock right up there. I figured I'd cast at it. Oh, just popped off. Sure enough, hooked a little one. But this is kind of one of those instances where I want to see if the morning is better than the evening or vice versa. Then again, I am using a different bait, so it's kind of hard to tell. But this spot usually holds fish, and I usually fish it in the evening. This morning, like I said, I saw those nice bass, caught that nice one. So I'm wondering if they just hang out in this area basically all day long. There we go. Definitely seems like the smaller ones moved in this area. That wind is making it really hard to cast though. Thanks for the fight, bud. Definitely a lot of bass here, just not any of really quality size. I'd rather be catching little ones than nothing at all though, so. There's a better one. Well, it seems that they're definitely still in this area, more so right now than this morning. As you can tell, definitely getting a lot more bites on that crawl than that underspin. Another little mini football there. Huh, just popped off. I definitely have to say there is more in this area in the evening. It just definitely seem to be smaller. Definitely numbers here tonight. With all this activity here, I think I'm definitely going to go down there and try by the boat launch because two reasons. One, if they're active here, they're going to be active down there. And also, I can cast with the wind at my back instead of into it too. So I'll be able to make a lot longer casts.